Okay. So I was just telling my stream, if you watch this as a video. Number one, if you're watching this as a video and it's not like a longer video, like it's like something like a couple minutes long, click the link for the full video. That means I posted it, it got taken down, and then I just made like a shorter video to so you can see little bits and pieces and get the full thing and with the link. Or the full stream, I guess. But I was just telling my stream, you know, so I had some bullshit going on. So if for some reason, now I'm not gonna sit there and be like, okay, I heard 3 seconds, next song, but like, it's not gonna. I'm not one of those people that I have something going on, and then like I take it out. I hate when people do that. It's like, oh, I'm mad, so now you're gonna feel that I'm mad. Like I don't understand that, bro. But there's a possibility if, for instance, I got 21 on here. I basically like looked up every song because they refused to drop an album. I got 21 on here. From these songs, you see like right there, we got the regular version and we got the choreography version. I did that with like basically all the ones that they had, because I like to see the dancing. That's one of the things that got my attention. I'm gonna get a little backstory. So like if you're watching this as a video, this is like, and you're seeing like we're deep into the video before like I even did some reacting, yeah, it probably got blocked. I don't care if it's like something where it's like, oh hey, you can't monetize that. I don't care about that. All I care about is if the video can go up or not. But that's one of the things that draw me towards them, or interested in seeing them. So like, let's say we get to later down the line and there's a regular and a choreography version. I'm like skipping through it. If it's the same song, like I might do that towards the end. That's the only thing that I have to put that preference on because of the other stuff that's going on. And so like I gotta work tomorrow early in the morning, and then deal with all that the bullshit that I was dealing with earlier today tomorrow after work. So that's one thing that I have to like put out there. Also, from this list, I've heard Gnarly multiple times. I heard, what's the other shit? Iconic by Mistake multiple times. And when I say multiple times, I mean like a clip will come up and then I watch the full clip, and the clip will be like it'll be like them performing it, or a clip for the music video, or a clip talking about like it just randomly pops up and then I view it. So then obviously I hear the song again. But those two, I've heard the song before seeing those clips. Now, when I'm streaming this, I don't know when this video is going to drop. When I'm streaming this, they just dropped the video for Animal. Now, I kind of mistimed it. I was trying to stream this and have it lead up to where basically soon as the video drops, like I'm right then and there. And I mixed up the days. So now I'm the day afterwards. But at least now I don't have to sit there and be like, oh, if it got to like midnight and I'm tired, well, I'm already dedicated on doing this. But so now we could just kind of just go at our own pace. Anything else before we get into like how I heard about them, and then we'll get straight into the reactions. I think that's it. Okay. So how I heard about them, just randomly on my timeline, was predominantly Daniela. And I was like, I don't know who this is. Like, I don't know if this is going to be before or after the Tate McRae joints. But it was kind of same thing with Tate McRae, where it's just basically like, oh, I don't, like, who is this person that's randomly popping up? And I was like, oh, she kind of cute. And so then I was like, what, is this an actress or a singer? Like, she seemed more like a singer. Like, Tate McRae, I didn't know what she did. She could have been an actress or a singer. I wouldn't have known. And I was like, oh, so who is this? And then it was like, it'll like talk about like a whole bunch of groups and stuff like that. Then I started seeing a little bit of Laura. And then when I like put together that those two are in the group, it was a post and it was saying like something best looking or worst looking or something like that. I was like, they all look pretty straight. Like, what are we talking about? So like, I was just kind of, I was like, oh, so this is that group. And I was like, wait, why? Like, we're sitting here like there's an ugly duckling of the group. Like, what are we talking about? And so that's when I heard about them collectively as a group. And so I don't even know how I came across Gnarly, but I guess YouTube maybe recommended Gnarly and was like, hey, go ahead and check that out, my boy. And then I heard it. Oh, no, I don't even remember. I literally don't remember how I got to viewing that. I did not look it up. Like, cause I remember being like, okay, whenever I get the chance down the line, I'm gonna, react to their music for the first time. And then after Gnarly, like, I kind of was by mistake, obviously went into like my recommendeds and I saw that. And yeah, so I've heard like little snippets from like songs here and there, and I'll tell you when we get there. But we're gonna see. Now I'm gonna keep it honest, and also it's gonna be my point, my POV. And one last thing, I gotta say this because this shit had me weak, bro. When I first started viewing Gnarly, because like what drew me into it was I like dancing, bro. I like when people are able to dance within their videos and performances. Like, even if I'm not saying there are, but like, let's say someone's a C tier artist, it could bring them up some, especially like if they do it well. So that's why we have the choreographer versions of videos as well. But I also do want to see, specifically because of this last thing I'm about to say, I also do want to see what the actual music video is. But the last thing I was gonna say is I was watching the Gnarly I was watching the choreography version, and then I was watching like performances. Then randomly it recommended, like, it was like, it's not like a big stream, like it was someone, like, maybe if you search it up it'll show up, because I don't know how many people have reacted to that music video. And it was like a couple people. It was like two main people, and then like one person, and I guess they were on Discord, and then another person, like, you could tell like they were in different locations, but there's two people that was like in the same room. They got to the end of the video, and I think like the sandwich like have like dissolved and melted or some shit. And I just remember like said, what happened to the sandwich? Was that AI slop? And that shit had me weak, bro. That shit had me weak. When we get to that, you gonna see what we talking about.
You're creepy. What the hell just happened to that sandwich? Is that AI slop?
But honestly, that's enough talking. I'm ready to jump into this. Like I said, if you're watching this as a YouTube video and the video's almost fucking done, that means it got blocked, and I'm posting this little snippet, maybe like a little reaction clips here and there, and I'm posting that. Click the link in the description to the full stream. But yeah, before we get into this, make sure you thumbs up and subscribe, and let's get it. Now we got debut. Oh, y'all can't even see. We got debut. I don't think I've heard any of this, so this is gonna be all fresh for me. Now maybe it was in the background of a clip, but like in terms of like hearing them sing a acapella or anything of the sort, I haven't heard any of this. First and foremost, why are we starting in someone's mouth? Bro, what?
My best friends, I like it. As simple as that. That's right, I like it. I keep coming back. I don't need nobody trying to tell me how to run it. Found myself somebody's about to turn it to 100.
I'll say one thing because I don't even know what the fuck's going on with this shoe. What is this camera angle? But from what I'm seeing, I don't know who runs this group. Like I know like what's her name, Sophia? I know she's like the quote unquote like leader, but like who realistically runs the group? From what I've seen, no disrespect, and it actually, in what I'm saying is actually more respect to them. Who's running the group? I don't think they know. Well, obviously they do know what they're doing because you know they're huge, but huge like this fucking shoe on my screen. But like I don't think we really utilizing talent properly. Cause one thing I did, a short came up and it was like, oh, Laura came in like a villain, da da da. Like basically like you'll think of like a villain introduction of like, oh shit, that's da da da. And so they showed a clip from like the Netflix thing that they did, the reality show. And then I'm like, oh okay, whatever. And then randomly I'm like hearing some of her vocals. I've not, like from the clips I've heard and the 2 full songs I've heard, I have not seen those. I have not heard those utilized in the slightest.
They like it. It's simple as that. That's right. They like it. They keep coming back. Oh, we simply we do what we do.
Okay, I did hear this part. I did hear this hook. But that whole first 40 seconds, and I did see the little dancing parts. But the first 40 seconds, I haven't heard any of that ever a day in my life.
They like it. They keep coming back. Oh, we simply we do what we do. Wanna pull up on us, checking at the gate and come through. We can run it. No, this ain't a debut. Love me once, I know you love me twice. Love me once, the naughty turns to nice. La 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 la. I don't need no cookie cutter, perfect ordinary.
Okay, I heard this part right here too. Okay, and then I haven't heard after this either.
They like it, they keep coming back. Oh, we simply we do what we do. Wanna pull up on us, checking at the gate and come through. We can run it. No, this ain't a debut. Love me once, I know you love me twice. Love me once, and naughty turns to nice. We simply we do what we do.
I will say they you know they kind of doing their thing with the music video budget. This sounds like a song where like, see this is the, now I know there's like EPs, but I mean like a full complete actual studio album. This sounds like something where it's like, this is like a decent like, you know, chill track to like. And I don't mean chill like just lay back, but I mean chill like where it's like not going to the extremes of hype or emotion, love, heartbreak, where it's just like kind of in the middle of like, this is where you're at right now. And this could be like the, you know, this is like the track where no one dislikes this track. No one really skips this track, but no one's like, I need to play that track. Excuse me. So in context of like an album, this could be pretty smooth. Now, if we do an album at this point, is this gonna be present? Cause I'm thinking about what we gonna do. I heard what's her name? I heard she GG's right now. That's another thing that I be hearing. Like I'm finally like seeing what y'all got going on, and the shit falling apart. That's tough.
Wanna pull up on us, checking at the gate and come through. We can run it. No, this ain't a debut. Love me once, I know you love me twice. Love me once, and naughty turns to nice. La 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 la. Love me once, I know you love me twice. La 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 la. Love me once, I know you love me twice. Love me once, it's time to roll the dice.
All right, we about to check out the the dancing was like it wasn't anything like that's like, man, that, oh my, look at the dancing right there. Like I fucks with the dancing in that when they start hitting that verse in the on Iconic by Mistake. But this is like, I told you I'm gonna keep it honest. This is like a Disney Channel Nickelodeon banger. Like I like, this is something bro, you can't tell me I'm lying. If you heard this on like Nickelodeon or Disney Channel movie where it's just like a Camp Rock or some shit like that, where it's like, oh man, what's that song? I gotta, hey, and it's no disrespect. Hey, you know what I'm saying? High School Musical, that was the shit. Number 1 and 2, that I haven't watched the third one, but number 1 and 2, that went crazy. You feel me? Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. You know what I'm saying? That's that shit. We're soaring, fly. That's, come on, man. Those are bangers. But in terms of like, if I'm like, yo, first and foremost, name fire. I like when names are like have some uniqueness to it. Like, look at, hold on. Now, if you're watching this as a video, you're not seeing my name. But if you're watching this also if you're watching this on Rumble, you're not seeing my name. But, where's my shit? Oh, it's not even gonna show. All right, there it is. Bro, I'm right there. So that's, 3XC. The number 3, the letter X, the letter C, and like basically spelled out, which means 3 C's. But so like I like when there's like unique names, and so, cause like, bro, if your shit was literally KATSEYE, CATS space EYE, bro, I would have been like, what the fuck is this? Even if I heard Laura was the one who, I heard this like a couple days ago, she was the one who said put a K. Even if there was no space, it would look kind of corny. But the K kind of just like, I don't even know where this name came from. I don't know if this was a group name generator, like a band generator, AI. Like, I don't know if it was one of those, but however it spawned in, cooking and switching it up, that was the best thing. What? It was the best thing y'all could have done. But back to what I was saying. Nickelodeon or Disney, yeah, in that context, that's one of their bangers. But if I say play that KATSEYE, I'm not saying play this. Now, if you play the KATSEYE album and this comes up, and we're on like a road trip, it's pretty smooth, we driving out of, driving out a highway and this come on, bob your head. You know what I'm saying? Hit, hit one of these. But if I'm like, turn the speaker. I'm not even about to say working out. I don't know if there's gonna be any as ever in time where there'll be a KATSEYE song where I'm like, I'm listening to this while I'm working out. But let's say I'm like, I wear headphones when I'm at Walmart, or if I'm like somewhere else getting groceries. If that sound comes on, I'm fucking skipping it. Like, I'm not walking around listening to this at Walmart. You know those videos like, what are you listening to? I'll be damned if you catch me, what are you listening to? And it's this song. Okay, switching to this made me remember how I got ungnarly. Randomly on my shorts, it was the little, they have like a dance practice video. That popped up, and then like, I don't know if it was the captions. No, it said the captions was like, they're so in sync that that's another name, in sync. They're so in sync that their stumps sound like one loud stump. And I just remember one of the top comments being like, the over dancer, the over dancing, over dancer, the over dancer and the under dance. What am I saying, bro? Someone who does too much. Okay. I'm like, hello, is this like a prediction of the future? Where'd she go?
I like it. As simple as that. That's right. I like it. I keep coming back. I don't need nobody trying to tell me how to run.
Okay, so like the person dancing too much and the person not dancing enough. Now, meanwhile, when that comment pops up, I don't know who they're talking about. I have to look at the replies to even figure out who they're talking about. And then when they're saying names, the only name that I know there is Daniela at the time. And I think I'm like, oh, I think this person's Laura. Other than that, I've never heard these names a day in my life. So I gotta actually like look at who's who. And so like they're saying like, wow, even they're like in sync together or some shit like that. And then like people were saying stuff in the replies, and I just see the person say, I'm not saying that she can't dance or anything. I'm just saying da da da. I was like, brother, I don't even know the fucking lore, dude. I scroll right past this shit to try to figure out who they were referring to. But that's how I got on Gnarly. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So technically I was supposed to react to that. But I'm like, well, I already kind of got this like full clip here. I might as well just fucking watch the music video, right?
That's right, they like it, they keep coming back. Oh, we ain't flexible, we do what we do. Wanna pull up on us, checking at the gate and come through. We can run it, no, this ain't a debut. Love me once, I know you love me twice. Love me once, the naughty turns to nice. La, 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 la.
I'll be honest, y'all cut out some of the better dancing in here. And it wasn't even better dancing like, oh my gosh, look at Michael Jackson moonwalking. But I'm saying better is this fucking favela? Better dancing as in like, there's, I don't want to say the other stuff wasn't smooth, but I'm saying, I don't even remember what I saw. Look, like it has some like, I'm just, for lack of a better word, I'm just going to say style. Like I had some, you feel me?
I don't need no cookie cutter, perfect ordinary.
It's like, okay, speaking of Michael Jackson, it's like so-and-so can hit, you know, some of these, and it's like, that's cool. But Michael Jackson, he just do the heel tap, and he put some finesse on there, and that shit better than the person doing this, the pop locking and the, you know what I'm saying, some of these shits. See, I don't remember any of that part in the actual video. I think that looks better than what I was seeing. See, I like that. You know, feel me? That got some little, you feel me? Yo, come on. Cause like, bro, I'm sitting there like, bro, I'm about to like get back into my dancing bag. And so I'm thinking about like, I'm listening to all these songs. I'm like, all right, obviously I'm not singing this Michael Jackson song, Usher. So obviously this is not my song, but like, if I like in a song, like I might add this move. There's like 3 moves that like I thought of, and then I'll see like one of y'all fucking do something similar, and I'm like, well shit. And I can't sit there and be like plausible deniability because y'all like fucking reaction video. So hope GG's no more doing this move. Now granted, I think Michael Jackson and some other people did do this move, so I mean, I still could do it. I like the drums at that part right there. That shit hitting. Doom, doom, doom. Hear that bass going in a little bit? Every time I see this little part right here, I forgot, what does that remind me of? It reminds me of like a mixture of like some like butchered DX suck it shit and something else. I don't know. And that shit was not in the video. That's some bullshit. Alright. Next song, man. Next song. I think the next song I did hear. Not did hear, but like. Okay. Hold on. Let's just get straight to it before I say anything. Chill. Alright. So this song is Touch. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I think I did hear like little bits and pieces. Obviously not a full song, nothing to like really be like how I said, I heard the hook and then I heard that little piece of Megan's verse. I don't even know if that was her full verse. I think Laura went right after her. But like her little part of that second verse. I heard that part, and the only reason I remember hearing that part is because I remember someone saying something about cookie cutter. So honestly, it could be a totally different song. I just remember someone saying cookie cutter in a song. And then like me like a week or two later being like, did I just gaslit myself into thinking they said that in a song, or am I tripping? So it could be something where I just like heard like, what? No, I heard more of that hook of debut. Now with this one, I feel like this one's gonna piss me off, bro. Cause from what I've heard, this sounds like the hook is one of those annoying. Now, granted, I haven't heard the full hook. One of those annoying TikTok songs. But I think I could be mistaken. But I think I heard like a little piece of like a verse. And I'm like, yo, that shit sounds so fucking fire. And I'm like, oh, that's that song? Oh, brother, don't piss me off. Is this the only thing I get? Yeah. Okay, so we only get a video. Let's listen to Touch, y'all. Now right here at the beginning, it could still flow smooth. But like just like hearing that on a hook without like the stuff still building up to the start of the song, I don't know. Okay, I think I've heard that. Oh, baby, I was getting bored. I don't know from what though.
But you've been so out of touch. That about you way too much. Over all the thinking us. You've been so out of touch. You couldn't have me love, but you've been so out of touch.
Hold on. Asadi. Maybe it was like a bridge or something, or like maybe like how they did that little part at the beginning. Maybe they did that at the end, and I thought that was the hook. So Asadi, like, when I heard it, it wasn't like, here's the hook of Touch. It was just like, I'm assuming that's the hook. Now, granted, we're still hearing touch. But, you know, it's not what I thought it was. There's a little more sauce in there, you know. I thought I was getting honey barbecue, and then they just like fucking got like a spray bottle and sprayed that bitch on there.
Seem close tonight, but you've been so out of touch, that about you way too much. I've been thinking us. You've been so out of touch, you couldn't have me love, but you've been so out of touch, that about you way too much.
Hey, and I ain't gonna lie, this is something where it's not like sitting there moonwalking doing crazy shit, but it's all smooth. It's all smooth. It's something I could look at this like, and it fits. Like if you have like NSYNC do this, I'm gonna be like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? It doesn't fit right there. Pause. But here it fits with them, and it's like it's not anything too crazy. It's just like nice little smooth. Like this is something that like, you know, I despise anything TikTok. That's why I thought this song was gonna piss me off. But this is something where like they could do like little, you know, people who be doing TikTok dance can sit there and try to learn this. I mean, granted, you could really kind of learn anything on TikTok or any platform in general, but you get what I'm saying.
Sorry, promise you won't do it anymore.
Okay, maybe I didn't hear a verse. I think maybe I heard someone sing a part of the hook, and I just knew how they sung it. It was from this song, but it was like a acapella or some shit. I don't know. I just heard a piece, and I was like, that's, you know, I rock with that.
Come up with a different story. Yeah, what can I say? Say something I ain't heard before. I'm too fun to waste my time. Too young to waste one night. So here comes some good advice. If I ever call again, don't press it. 'Cause sometimes I'm alone. Stare out my window. The moon makes you seem close tonight. But you've been so out of touch.
Okay, this one, you know, feel me? This one decent. Decent. See, like, you know, nothing in that like blew me away, but like I like the video, I like the song, I like the choreography. Like nothing about it was like, oh my gosh, like yeah, but it was like everything was what it needed to be. This is a very well-rounded song video combo deal. And I told you I'm gonna keep it honest. Before I even started, I said I thought this bitch was about to piss me off. I thought the hook was gonna be trash. Alright. My Way. Now I don't remember the Tate McRae song. I don't know which was gonna be posted afterwards. But if you recall, if you're watching this as a stream and you watch that stream, when I was streaming, there was a Tate McRae song. I was reacting to it, and then I'm like, oh, like I swear I've heard this before. And then I was like, oh, in my head, like I didn't say it because I wanted to, like, when I react to KATSEYE, I wanted it to be like I didn't want to say until it actually, you know, I'm actually reacting to it. I was like, oh, I think maybe KATSEYE covered the song. And so then I just looked up. They're like, oh, vocal range, because they was all singing it. And then it turns out it was My Way. But I thought they were, because that melody sounded exactly the same. There's double me right there. If you're watching this, I just had to search it up for a bit. We're about to listen to My Way, but this is when I reacted to Tate McRae Messier. I don't know if this video is gonna drop before or after the fact. I remember because I looked it up afterwards, or I looked it up during this stream, during this moment, because I was trying to see if KATSEYE covered it. This sounds these songs, this flow and melody sounds very similar. I just want y'all to hear it.
Something that I don't know already, 'cause baby you can talk in circles for hours, make a good day sour, then you look me straight into my eyes, say that you're sorry. How could I not believe in you?
Now these lyrics do not sound familiar, but the flow of that first part definitely did. So it's gonna go back to that same melody, and then I think I'm gonna remember where it sounded familiar at. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking for either. Yeah, so I didn't know what I was looking for, so I was like, KATSEYE singing? And so basically I was trying to see if they were covering this song, and then I could be like, oh, alright, yeah. So when you hear that flow for Messier, the verse, that bro, that's the same shit I heard when they did like a acapella version of My Way. So just know, like, I know this song, I know My Way, because I was reacting and I heard them sing it a cappella, and then I was trying to figure out why it sounded familiar and remembered that clip, and then so I looked it up during this stream.
I'm as mad 'cause I stayed up, sneaking out trying to meet with someone I shouldn't see, picking up at what's wrong with me. My house, sometimes it gets too loud, so I wait till my girls pull up in that M3. Careful that we don't lose those keys. Oh, never wanna do it. I'm
All barefoot? What are we doing? Hello? I can never fucking be barefoot. I can't do it, man. Like, the only time I'm barefoot is when I'm in the crib. Not when I'm in the crib, when I'm like in the bed. Alright, I'ma just, the shit froze anyway. I'ma do, like, I ain't gonna worry about the fucking rumble. Rumble, I'm sorry. You're getting ignored. You're getting ignored today. Sorry. But, it's not the exact same, but it's very, there's some similarities in the flow. And, the power as this and Messier. Now, I don't know the rest of the song, but.
M3, careful that we don't lose those keys. Oh, never wanna do it, I'm told. Even if I mess it all up and make a million mistakes.
Even if you get Messier, you mess it up. No problem. Laura, don't smile. Don't smile at the camera like that. You feel me? You can't. You know? They yellow. I seen you doing that shit too. You can't be doing that to me. And then you immediately did it. Okay, I did hear this part too. I'm gonna be honest. I probably fucking heard this whole song like in different pieces.
Even if it all burns out, I did it my way. Big curls and they all stare. Yeah, I tried to fit in your box of pink Barbie dolls. Found I still couldn't win them all. I kinda miss being young, dumb and naive, 'cause now I realize growing up and what it seems. So now I just live for today. And if I make a couple mistakes, at least I can say that
I'm be honest. I like this one the best, strictly because of this. And I didn't really notice it because obviously I only heard one song. But and It can't be just me, because there's different versions. I only got, I think, 1 or maybe 2 of the songs on the listing that have, like, I forgot what they call it, but they tell you who's singing. This, I can clearly hear the difference of voices. But I really noticed it with Iconic by mistake, because I'm like, I don't know who's singing what. The only difference I could ever tell in that whole shit was when it was KATSEYE versus everybody else. And even then, did KATSEYE ever do that? I am iconic by my. Did anyone else ever do that part? I don't know to this day. But the only reason I could tell it was KATSEYE was because everyone else was kind of like right here, and you could tell everyone, damn near everyone, stacked their fucking voices for KATSEYE part. But here I could definitely hear. Well, I'm not saying that's the only reason I like the song, but I'm saying I just thought of that, especially that part where it went from Daniela to, was it Mano? I guess I don't really have to fucking know that shit, cause hey, she skedaddle, she up out of there, man. She up out of there. When I first heard about it, everyone's, yo, it's all good, stop, da da da. Now the whole Discord is just like, yeah, she's out of there. I'm like, god damn. God damn. Stop looking at me like that, man.
I kinda miss being young, dumb and naive, cause now I realize growing up and what it seems, so now I just live for today. And if I make a couple mistakes, at least I can say that I did it my way. Gas pedal like 95, flying eastbound. Hands up, no slowing me down. And if I hop back, since I did it my way.
You know?
Like a firework showing up over your town. Even if it all burns out, I did it my way. Did it my way. Did it my way. I did it my way. Oh, never wanna do what I'm told, even if I mess it all up and make a million.
I think this is the only part of the song I haven't heard in any part. What I'm about to say and sing this part of the video is just fucking hilarious. Yeah, I didn't hear that last part of the song. Am I tripping? Did I not see her once in this video, or am I just a fucking idiot? Guys, I think I might be stupid. I know I saw Sophia singing. Did I see Yunche in this bit? Guys, I know I got distracted at some parts, you feel me? But what I was about to say was that last little part, because like how I was saying, like the discourse is so different from like when I first like started seeing things, and then until like recently, there was like, oh yeah, she's not coming back. Why are people fooling themselves? These girls do not like each other. The KATSEYE experiment is done or some shit. I'm like, bro, god damn, I just got here, man. But I'd probably say, I don't know. Like Touch might be like have more listens for me, but that might be like something where like that might be a guilty pleasure, and I don't have many of those. So if I say something is a guilty pleasure, that's tough. The reason I don't have many of those is because I don't ever feel guilty for listening to a song. Bro, I will literally be at work listening to music. Fucking Tupac. What you know about this? Man, that's before your time. Joking around. Billie Eilish. Man, you don't know nothing about that. Sabrina Carpenter. You don't know nothing about that. J. Cole. You know, like, and then I can't think of any, like, I don't typically like listen to like strictly bands. If I listen to a rock song, it's usually like one rock song by itself. Arsonist Lullaby, how's it? Like, I'll go like directly from one artist to the next, different genre to different genre. So I don't feel guilty for listening to a whole bunch of different types of music ever. There's never once where I felt guilty about it. Maybe like the only thing is like if I don't listen too frequently, but like maybe like once every 3 years, or not, maybe not 3 years, maybe like once every 2 years, I'll listen to Shawn Michaels' music theme song. That's like maybe the only thing, because like, bro, what I look like listening to that frequently. But Touch, that kind, like, it still give me like a little vibes of like a TikTok, a big TikTok song, but like it'd probably be one of the better. I don't want to say one of the better ones. I don't know what Tore Up did on TikTok, but I know like that sounds like a song that might go crazy on TikTok. Also, some songs on TikTok go crazy in terms of like people doing like verses, and then like they'll put like, for instance, a couple years ago it used to be like "Open It Up" by Migos, stuff like that. But this one seems like let's say I was trying to like talk to a girl, and she like KATSEYE. Like My Way, that'll be more something where it's like I might listen to it less, but she plays it, I'ma like vibe with it. But Touch, like, I'll like kind of like be joking around like, oh, that TikTok song, da da da, but like that might have more plays than My Way. So like that's kind of you know the vibe I'm getting. All right, I'm Pretty. I don't know if I've ever heard this a day in my life.
Wake up. Mama's mad 'cause I stayed up.
Hello? It said no, you're good. It said no, you're good. Listen to that again. Guys, am I... Hello? Okay, I thought it played it again. I'm like, dude, yo, what's going... Hold on. That kind of... Hold on. Don't fail me. That beat dropped. I thought I was about to get some heat.
Heartbreak, move on. New face, new song. I'll meet someone and back to square.
Never fucking mind. Now, I'm not saying this shit ass, but I'm saying like this is not how I thought it was about to start off. This still could be cool. This is not bad, nor like super great. Like I thought it was about to be super great out the gate. Bars.
Try to hold on, just commotion, cycle turns. That's what
This has the potential to be more in my lane that I'm rocking with. And like I said, I like all genres, so it's not really like my lane. It's just kind of like if you're not in like one of my main lanes that I like to listen to, like it depends on how you do it for me to enjoy it.
just wanna think so much. I dry my tears to make up. Things I could do with this brush, you never know that I hurt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not done healing, but I'm pretty sure that I'm still breathing. I'm not afraid to cover up, put on a front, put on a face and show it off. Yeah, make myself pretty, far from.
Yeah. Well, that's tough. That's unfortunate. Now listen, this is why I said like whoever's listen, this from the outside looking in, especially like the origins of this, unless it was just like all for show, no pun intended. This is one negative that I will say, and I mean it's not really negative against y'all. If I look at something like, oh, so and so band over there in KATSEYE, so and so band over there, they gonna be, that's them. That's them. You could say something on here, and I'll be like let's say you could get on here and say something crazy like, I punt kicked the baby into like a lake and let it drown, or some crazy, something over there. I know you didn't say that. Like, y'all are like, I can say that y'all are, I can say confidently, gun to my head, y'all are, how do I say this? I don't want to say like mainstream. That is, why do I keep doing this? That was the same shit with Tate McRae. Y'all are like a machine group, where basically it doesn't really matter what you would say in a song. Like, you might have some input, but I know that's not you. Like, y'all are a product group. Like, y'all are a group that, instead of being a group who creates a product, the group itself is the product. That's why I said, like, if whoever is in charge, no, all right, I'm gonna say two things with that. Number one, that pretty far for that could be smooth for like something leading up to an actual hook. But like the hook, that's no bueno, my guy. Or whoever wrote this. No good. The other thing is, I would let whoever excel in what they actually do. Like, y'all have, oh, this person's the dancer, this person's the leader, this person's the lead vocal. But like, it doesn't seem like they're the lead vocal, the lead dancer, or the da-da-da. So that's one thing, as well as I would have it feel more authentic and organic. So I guess what I was trying to say by y'all are a product group or a machine group, where basically it's not really, I don't want to say it's not authentic. That kind of sounds like fucked up. It's like blah, blah, blah chain franchise restaurant and top of the line mom and pop shop. Where it's like, we're not talking about how good the food is. We're talking about like so and so in that kitchen on that particular store of that franchise. They're a cog in this machine, just like a person in this group is a cog of the machine. But the mom and pop shop, you go to that cook, that's the son. He locked in on what's going on. He hear what he got ears to the ground. Oh yeah, we need to start doing this. Yeah, they gonna love this. So and so up the chain of command in that franchise, or they gonna love this. Brother, you don't have ears to the ground like that. Oh, also, I didn't have to give disclaimers because this time, since we're doing music videos, lyric videos, and all that, and we're not, because since y'all don't have an album, we're not gaming at the same time. I forgot, I do have to give one singular disclaimer. I will pause. I don't know how people be putting up videos and then the shit be like, they'll listen to the whole song, no pauses, talk for 10 seconds in between songs, and go right into the next one and repeat. But I do multiple pauses, and then they're like, dude, that video is not going up at all.
always told me to lose the old me, chip away from my
I like the
pain and
verses.
beauty, yeah. My emotions keep on going, just conceal when they start flowing. Just wanna think too much, I draw my tears make up. Things I could do with this bridge, you never know that I hurt. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not done healing.
Yeah, this should have been like leading up to the hook.
I'm still breathing. I'm not afraid to cover up.
So
So show it all.
instead of being a big part of the hook should have been something different, and then had that I'm pretty da da da. Like, let's say it's 3 verses. I'm pretty not done healing. That's one. That's one leading up to a hook. Pretty. What was the second one? I'm still breathing. That's another one. And then the third one can be something else. And then like that cover up da da da, you could like put piss. Whoa, bro, what? Pieces and bits within the verses. And then the hook could have been something totally different. But in terms of this, I like the verses. And I like the skeleton of the hook, but I don't like the execution. Even the execution tweaked a little bit and like morphed a little bit. Could have been something pretty smooth. But yeah.
I'm not afraid to cover up. So show it all. Yeah, I make myself pretty. Far from feeling pretty. Sure I'm not done
See, like the hook, like I got a note section. Oh, ooh, hold on, let me, cause I'm not about to write that whole shit down right now. But what was it? Oh, I gotta remember to do this. There's multiple times I kept forgetting to write it down today. All right. Imagine I forget, so I just look at that note. I'm look at that written down on my notebook. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? But I have a note section in my phone that's like multiple, like just it's called random bars. I'm trying to think of one. Let me like just. I'm not gonna write anything down. That's gonna take too much time. But I'm gonna just like pull up a random bar. But this seems like something where they had like a random line, and instead of making it a line in a song, they basically made it the whole song. So as like a concept of like, oh man, that's good, as like a line, that would have been pretty fire. But you made it a whole song. That's not how it works. All right, let me scroll down. Some of the earlier ones need some leave a lot to be desired. I gotta think of one that, like, I was just talking crazy, so I can't pull out some detail shit. Or sometimes it's not even random bar. It might be like a rhyme. So like comrade, like greetings comrade, and then I just what comrade, bro. You a fell star like Jupiter, bro. That's a bar. Shot to the gut, make his side burn like a 1999 rock. The cyber, come on, man. I'll do like one more. Let's see. Observe, watch, but y'all on Matthew Murdoch. Better yet, y'all on Bird Box. Cause like Matthew Murdoch, That's 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 Daredevil, and he's blind. But take it a step further because he actually can see. But y'all on Bird Box, where they take off their blindfolds and they see the cosmic horror creature, and it makes them in themselves. Yeah. So it's like y'all not even watching what I'm doing so much that like it feels dangerous to y'all. But like this is something where it's like they had like a line in their head and then they made it a full song instead of making it just a line in a song. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. Because I did hear about I don't even know if y'all were able to read that when I scroll down. But I did hear like someone was like, oh, so and so had this. When they said, oh, these girls do not like each other, it was like so and so had this hiatus, and then they said they sent out this. They told everyone it was because of this. This person had an injury. Da da da. I'm like, bro, dude, I haven't even reacted to it yet. All right, we got Tonight I Might. This is a lyric video.
There's 100 reasons why I show up late and then I don't talk.
Hold on, this.
But I'm tired of focusing on all the things that don't go.
Hold on, this could be he. Hold on.
I'm such an overthinker. Loner, the one who misses all the jokes. I'm not the number.
Bro, this is about to. Come on, man. First X's, now this. And by X's, I mean X's Tate McRae. We're like, it sounds good, and then they add like it was a clap for sure in X's, but is it a clap in here? It's not even like, it's literally a clap in X's changes the song into something it did not need to be. It is a clap here. I'm be honest, they did something more than with it. Now X's, I still rock with it. Oh my god, I feel me. That's it. But I fucks with the. I forgot what part I fuck with it. I think it was the hook. But like I could have fucked with the whole song. It started off so cool. Like it went from a possible S tier to like probably maybe like a B tier or something. Which is kind of funny. When I first was like getting into music, claps were like it. Like as soon as that clap came in, it was lit. Now I'm like, bro, get the claps out of here, bro. Okay. Okay.
I'm not the perfect example of someone ready to handle the kind of party required to go and fully inspired by. Tonight I might do it a little different than I did before. Different than I did before. Do all of the shit I know I didn't do when I was a kid. Get high on life for somebody's kiss, but tonight I might.
I don't know what it be about. Like, I swear, bro. Who was the first one? Oh, not whatever, not man's best friend, but short and sweet, whatever the the second to last Sabrina Carpenter album was. Especially with Taste. it be something that I don't know. I'm like, yo, there's something that like don't get me to fully like this song, and it be on the instrumental side. Like the vocals be cool and shit. And then it was with Tate McRae, some of the songs, especially on the first album. I don't remember what it was called. And then with this one like I can't really point, besides the clap, I can't really point out something I don't like, but it's like I like stuff, but it's like I'm not like, man, I need this on my playlist. Okay, I think now, as soon as that beat dropped, now I know what it is. If I'm out, like, let's say I'm out on vacation and we like in like a different part of the world, and then we like in some sort of, I don't want to say club, but let's just say a club or like a party, da da da, and they play this, I'm like, oh, I like this song, okay. But like, this is definitely not workout music. This is definitely not like, let's just chill and listen to music. This is like, this is also like music that I would like to hear if someone did like a vlog or something, or some type of video editing. I like that first little flow part of Daniela's verse, or her part of her voice. Remember how I said something about like a machine group or da da da? I can't wait until like the stream's over and it's like 12 hours later, and I remember, like, I can thoroughly explain what I'm talking about if no one gets what I'm saying. That's kind of funny that this is the most replayed, and this is the part that I said was,
I'm not the perfect example of someone ready to handle the kind of party required to go and
see, it's like it just like it got like different, like just weaving in and out of that.
example of someone ready to handle the kind of party required to go and fully inspired by tonight I might do it all.
But then like the required, inspired, I didn't really like that part. Like I felt like it should have stayed on the other stuff until you went into that.
I'm not the perfect example of someone ready to handle the kind of party required to go and fully inspired by tonight I might
Maybe it's because they brought the beat out. Maybe if they kept the beat in there, it would have like still flowed with it.
do it a little different than I did before. Different than I did before. Do all of the shit I know I didn't do when I was a kid. Get high.
There's something about that one I don't know about, man. All right, we got also, if I yawn, fucking eat a dick, bro. We got Touch featuring Yuan of Tomorrow X Together.